In this video, you are going to learn about when to and how to use independent sample t-test in our research work. Independent sample t-test is used to compare the mean of two independent groups. Let us see with example. If I want to compare online shopping expenditure between male and female, independent variable is gender. So here we should have two groupings. Independent variable should be measured in scale data. So the amount spent on online shopping is taken as a dependent variable. For another example, we can compare social media usage with the academic score. For independent sample t-test, we need two variables. First variable should be measured in nominal scale. It should consist two groups. Another dependent variable should be measured in scale. Sometimes we can take ordinal scale also as dependent variable with some condition. Basic assumption of independent sample t-test are dependent variable should be measured in scale. Assumption is the data should be normally distributed. First, I am going to show you how to use independent sample t-test in SPSS with this example. Here I take dependent variable is order amount of online shopping. My independent variable is gender. Here I have classified gender into male and female. The null hypothesis is average order amount of online shopping between male and female is equal. We can frame null hypothesis as like this. This file I have used for the analysis. In variable gender and apps are measured in nominal scale. Order amount is measured in scale. 5-point scales, questions, factors, these are measured in ordinal scale. I have specified what 1 means, 2 means. Okay. Let us see how to do independent sample t-test. For that, click independent sample t-test from compare mean. Move the variable from left to right, that is dependent variable to test variable and gender to the grouping variable. Here we have to specify what is 1 and what is 2. I have used 1 and 2 for specifying genders. We got 3 tables, but we are not going to present these 3 tables in report. We are going to combine these 3 tables. By seeing mean value, we can know what is the difference between male and female order amount. Females are order more amount compared with male. Hence, tests are used for checking equality. So based on Levin's test only we can choose t-value. Here there are 2 t-value. Out of these 2 we have to choose any one based on the Levin's test. Yes, that is the significant value for Levin's test is less than 0.05. We have to choose second row. If we got more than 0.05, we have to choose the first one. Of this table, we can easily know the equality of variance. Male and females are giving different score. Hence, the equality of variance is not assumed. Hence, we have choose the second row. My t-value is 0.835. Degree of freedoms are not assumed. We have to take the second row, degree of freedom. Our degree of freedom value is in fraction. So, due to Welch t-test value. Hence, we have to choose the second row of this table. So, here our p-value is 0.406, which is more than 0.05. Hence, our hypothesis is accepted. When our hypothesis is accepted, our sample effect size is very low. So we need not to specify very minimum effect in our table. So we can eliminate this effect size. So by using these 2 tables, we have to prepare the report. Another example with the help of Likert scale data. So this is the null hypothesis I have framed. In parametric test, we have to check normality before applying this. But Likert scale data is not normally distributed because it is measured in ordinal scale. At the time, if we are using Likert scale for parametric test, we have to specify the central limit theorem assumption. We have used 5 options: strongly agree to, strongly disagree with 5 to 1 score. Factors affecting online shopping. So I'm going to compare these factors with male and female. Guys, choose independent sample t-test from compare main. Just to reset it. Now I'm going to move 5-point scale data to test variable. My independent variables gender. In defined group I have to specify 1 and 2, give continue and OK. 3 table, we are not going to present these 3 tables, we are going to combine it. By seeing mean value, we can see the difference in first variable price and discount between male and female. If significant values less than 0.05, we have to choose the second row. That is, we have to choose this row t value, degree of freedom and p value. If our second variable significant value for Levin test is more than 0.05, hence we have to choose the first row. So for third variable also p value is more than 0.05, hence I am going to choose this first row value and row. For last variable also p value is more than 0.5, hence I am going to choose this first row for specifying independent t-test value. This effect size, we are getting high effect size for the first variable. For remaining variable, we are getting low effect size because our hypothesis is accepted. This slide shows what is the value for effect size. For first variable, we got more than 0.8, hence the effect is large. Remaining variable, we are getting less than 0.5, hence the effect is low. For UG project, we need not to specify effect size. We can specify table like this by combining 2 tables. To write interpretation like this. If we are including effect size, just we have to add 2 more column and specify the interpretation like this. You may use AI tools for writing interpretation. Under the table, you have to specify the source and level of significance. If for first variable I have specified the double star, that means this variable is measured at 1% level of significance. For remaining variable we got more than 0.01, hence it is measured at 5% level of significance. I hope you understand this video. Thank you.